Dave here talking about alcoholism again. I want to touch on something. Now, first things first, let's take my glasses off. When we're drinking and we realise we're alcoholic and we want to stop, once we make the effort of stopping, we've gone through the DTs, we've gone through the shakes, we've gone through everything. We have to realise, I know a lot of us think, my wife's really important, my children are important, my job's really important, my house is really important. We have to realise that the most important thing in all this, for all them, for your wife, for your children, for your husband, for your kids, for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend, for your job, for your house, for your car, paying the bills, the first thing and most foremost thing that is you. The most dangerous thing, the first thing we have to do is realise we cannot pick up a drink, because one leads to two, two leads to three, four leads to five, and before you know it, we have to do it. The first thing we have to do is realise, I know when we wake up in the morning, I know me, I say, Blaze, don't let me have a drink today. I will not drink today, or something along them lines. And I say it to myself quite a few times each day, not that I'm craving or anything, but just reminding myself who I am and what a dangerous illness I've got, what a nasty disease it is, alcoholism. And that ain't me feeling sorry for myself. People think, oh yeah, he's not bothered, all he's bothered about is himself. Yeah, because me, if I drink, I'm no use to man the beast. No use to nobody, no use to it. I'm no good for the job, no good for my partner, no good for my kids, no good for driving car, no good for anything, no good for paying bills, because all the money's going on drink. So I have to realise that the most important thing is that I don't have a drink. And I have to drill it into my head. I know when somebody told me this when I got sober years ago, it took weeks and weeks and weeks before the penny actually drops. The most important thing is that I don't have a drink. Not 10 drinks, not 12 drinks, just one. Just don't have one. Not one sip, not one. Not any of it at all. And once I realised that, my life all of a sudden became a lot easier. I became a lot more bearable to people who were around me. And it isn't. Some people will say, I've seen partners and what have you go, oh, you only think of yourself, all you're interested in is yourself. Yeah, as a matter of fact I am, because I'm no use to you or anybody or anything if I drink. It's like me at the moment, I'm making these videos and you're probably getting sick of watching them, I don't know. But they're doing me good. They're reminding me of what I suffer with. They're reminding me of what alcoholism is, and I hope it's helping somebody out there, even if it's just helping one person. That's good enough for me. Helping others is a big thing. And another thing, you've got to try and get active as well, because just sitting down when you've stopped drinking, just sitting there thinking about it is horrendous. It gets you nowhere. It'll get you thinking about drinking, it'll get you planning, scheming, plotting. You've got to make yourself active, even if it's just sorting some old photos out, sorting out a drawer that's in the cabinet that is full to busting with wires and plug sockets and batteries and all sorts. Just sort it out. Just take it out, put it on the floor in front of you, get a carrier bag for what you're throwing away, and make a little pile of what you're keeping. And you'll be surprised how much rubbish we hoard as alcoholics, how much rubbish we hoard and we keep. Because we do. It's like me, my partner, Vicky, keeps going mad with me because I've got a bag full of wires and extensions. She keeps saying, oh, throw them away. I said, no. And since we moved house in October, I've used that bag about half a dozen times for wires and for leads and for plug sockets and extensions. And it saved us quite a bit of cash. But that's me and my hoarding, I suppose. I don't really hoard that much, but I hoard books. I like autobiographies and I like books on history. Me being a punk, I like the history of punk, and I have up to one books on that subject. You know, there's a pile up there that you can see. You know, but that's just me. You know, I just try to keep myself calm, keep myself fully aware that I cannot have a drink. The most dangerous, most important thing of the day. Anywhere we go, I must not have a drink. And I've seen it cause confusion and upset. Your partner might want to just go in a pub for a meal. And you might say, no, I don't feel safe in going in there. And it might cause an argument. But at the end of the day, not going in and you not taking the risk of drinking, because you're obviously not at a state where you feel comfortable with that, your partner should understand. Maybe not at that moment, but later on they will. You know, I know it sounds selfish. I know people say we're very selfish. Yeah, alcoholics are selfish people because we don't consider others when we're drinking. You know, we are totally selfish. We think only of ourselves. We think only where the next drink will come from. We think before all the bills and everything gets paid, if we're working, we've worked out in his head how much spare money there is, and we always go over that spare money and put off paying something till next time. And this is how debts end up, how debts get big and what have you. And a lot of people keep it from the partner. They keep it hidden away, secret. You know, but sorry, I'm going right off the map that I was on there. I'm drifting off again. Somebody just said they like me drifting. Well, that's me, I'm a drifter. You know, we've got to remember, just remember this. The most important thing is, above everything else, I know it sounds awful, but above your partner, above your children, above everything, is you don't have that first drink. You don't have that first drink, because if you have that first drink, you are no use to them. And if you carry on drinking, it could take you away from them permanently, because alcohol kills. It does kill. I'm sorry if I'm getting a bit of market here, but, you know, you've got to concentrate on yourself and not drinking. Then you're good for other people. As you start to sober up, the longer you sober, a month, 2 months, 3 months, 10 months, 12 months, a year, you become a much better person. A person that you'd lost in all that drinking. The nice person comes out of you, and people are grateful of what a nice person you are. You know, because you're helpful, you're courteous, you do things, you're nice to be around instead of being a nasty, grumpy old man. Right, I'm going to shut up. I know it's a bit late again today. I don't know what's happening at the moment, because I know it's Bank Holiday Monday and family's here and everybody's here and what have you, but I just want to leave it at that. Stay sober and remember, don't have that first drink.